I would like maybe to start with the first question. Since you are also from the region, from the Balkans, how important is the EU integration of the Western Balkan 6 countries for the European Union, but also for Bulgaria?
It's for all European Union countries very important. We cannot have part of our continent as an empty hole or as a black hole where instability is coming from this side. This is interest of the citizens of the Western Balkan countries, but this is also in the interest of the European Union citizens as soon as possible to finalize the integration process of all 6 Western Balkan countries in all fields: energy, trade, climate, security, migration, economy, increasing the living standards, fight against corruption, but also fight against extremism. And I will not forget for sure, because this is high on the agenda, the geopolitical issue. Now the war in Ukraine is also more motivation to be faster in the integration of the Western Balkans.
How would you assess the integration, but also the EU process, EU membership process of North Macedonia, for an example, since it's a country which faces a lot of issues? It's changed its name, its constitution. So maybe to give a message of hope to North Macedonia and to the people of North Macedonia, how will the position of North Macedonia change? What is the message from the EU Parliament?
Sure, this is something which we support very much, especially Bulgaria supported in the last 30 years every step of independence of Macedonia and Macedonia to become, and the Macedonian citizens to become also European citizens. But European integration is a two-way street. So we need, as the European Union, to do our job, to convince also our societies in the member states about the importance of the integration, and the candidate country need to do also their part of the job and to be serious on the, implementing the acquis communautaire and serious on the rights of the citizens and overcome the legacy of the past. This is something which we need to know what is happening in the 20th century, and we should never repeat this, I will say, a very dramatical history what we unfortunately have on the Balkan. This is a process, and I wish very much that we are faster in the European integration also of Macedonia, and this is in the vital interest of the citizens there, but also for Bulgaria. In the way to the European Union is not because somebody in Brussels or somebody in Sofia is asking something from Belgrade or from Skopje. This is in the interest of the people in Macedonia, in Serbia, in all the countries, to become European citizens, to have all the rights, to rule of law to be respected, to be free, to travel, to work, and to contribute to the economical development of their country, and never to have confrontation with the neighbors anymore. This is the great idea also of Schuman and Monnet, to create after the Second World War the European integration, the European community, the European Union now, that we never repeat war and discrimination.
Maybe last question, since Bulgaria joined, let's say recently, the European Union back in 2007, I think it was, what is your advice coming from a country which joined the EU not in the last century but in this century? What is maybe your advice or your tips for the countries who are candidates and who are waiting for this membership of the EU? Just some short advices maybe for the people, for hope.
First of all, this is the best place for living European Union. If you see the whole other regions in the world, the most organized, the most respecting rule of law, the most possibility for young people to become a great education to become a good career development. And very important, my advice is to do the right communication, because now we are living in a situation of a lot of disinformation, a lot of manipulation of any kind of facts. We should be brave and we should be proactive to answer to this.